Fibonojji, 10,000 hours. Malcolm Gladwell wrote a book. Here I am, Jonathan Fibonojji. Welcome to the second, I guess what do you want to call it, second edition of Fibonojji. Welcome to my vlog. Here I am, Jonathan Fibonojji, nature lover, dad, stock trader, teacher, book reader, cannabis advocate, hashtag MRA, photographer, newbie comic, YouTuber, vlogger, I love life. What the fuck is a hashtag MRA, or I don't know either. What's this vlog going on? And what is vlogging? And when did blogging become vlogging? Holy shit. It just makes me want to go to San Francisco. I wish I would have taken this picture. There you go. San Francisco feelings. You ever get that way? Love that city. It's my favorite city next to Durango, Colorado. First 10,000 hours. What's going on with that? Oh yeah, you know what's weird about being a Fibonojji is, you know, I love me some Jesus. I love me some, I guess what do we call this? I just love good music, and sometimes I just love Jesus music, but I just don't get along with Christians. That's why I call myself a Jesusan. So I guess I'm a bag of paradoxes. I just like. So here you go. What are we going to talk about? You're like, Fibonojji, you got my attention. You're going to sell your photography. 371 is really pretty to go on my wall really well. That's like $420. I know you already said it's $150 a print. In a way, you're going to tell me that you love to ski again. Yes, we're going to talk about all kinds of skiing and ski perg. I'm going to try to help the ski industry. You know, I don't know if you know this statistically. What? No, don't clap. I'm not done yet. Statistically, skiing is sort of, well, let's just say that there's fewer people entering the sport. Then that guy's really happy. Not this guy. There's this powerful force. So I'm going to try to help the ski industry out. If you are at Ski Perg, or maybe Hesperus, or maybe in Whistler, and maybe you've got British Columbia stuff going, or maybe you're a baron. Maybe you're a baron. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. Most powerful force of the funds. We're going to talk about all kinds of trade. Oh, here you go. You know when they start doing that. Okay. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm not done. No, I'm not done. Is this guy still around? Oh, no, I just like that music. You know, one thing I'm doing on this channel is I'm doing the first 10,000 hours. And if you look at my, what do you even call them, demographics, and hate that word, but if you look at what are the first 10,000 hours, and, you know, I've been doing this vlog for about a year, and it's been interesting, the evolution. You know, you kind of go from just maybe you want to talk about this, and then before I know, it's like there's several things I want to talk about. Of course, I want to talk about you know, skiing. I want to talk about the markets. I want to talk about good business. I want to talk about economics. I want to talk about basically this channel is going to be basically Mother Jones meets the Wall Street Journal meets Rolling Stones meets National Geographic, hashtag MRA, Joe Rogan wannabe, Wall Street Journal type of dude. He's going to read the first top, I just believe it's just a good habit to get into the habit of reading the first top 5 of what's news in the business and finance section. So I may truncate some. I may read the news to you. We may talk about artist, design. We may talk about, I don't know, photography. I love photographer. In fact, photography. In fact, you'll see I'm selling my prints, and these are some professionals, and so I want this channel to showcase good comics, good photographers, good artists. So if you are like Jeremy Everett and you are like, dude, Fibonojji, would you put my stuff on your YouTube vlog? I really appreciate it. And then this whole thing about 10,000, or what the fuck is 10,000 hours? Well, Malcolm Gladwell wrote a book, and he says that you're really not good at something until you have 10,000 hours in it. So I was looking at my demographics last night on YouTube, some of the analytics, and I was looking at my, I guess, the amount of time people watch my channel and where they're watching it. And that's one of the funnest things about this channel, is to see how far it goes. And so altogether, I have right at 1,000 hours. So I have 9 more thousand hours to decide if I want to stay with vlogging or opinionating or promoting local businesses, or maybe I want to talk about Toyota porn or Tundra porn. And yes, there is a thing. I'm going to make Tundra porn a thing, because that is the prettiest truck produced today. I'm going to promote Toyota. So that's where the channel is reaching. Obviously, we got a lot of California, Texas, Colorado. I'm based in Colorado, Durango, Washington. We're growing. We've got New York, even Florida. I'm not sure what's going on in Florida. So that's how far the channel is going after 1,000 hours. So back to 10,000 hours. Got 9 more thousand. We're going to evolve together. We're going to talk about all kinds of things. And so today I wanted to just kind of introduce the new Baron of vlogging, John Fibonojji. We're going to talk about markets, and we're going to kind of talk about the integrity of fake news and what does fake news look like, and how important is it. And when we start thinking about the integrity of financial markets and financial reporting, like for example, I might talk about PayPal and how they're growing 23%, or maybe maybe I'll teach you something about how PayPal's put together and how. Maybe we'll talk about management stuff. I'll bring my 10 years management experience. I'm one of the very few vloggers that ran a business for 10 years. Well, I guess Gary Vaynerchuk, he's talking about this. This is what Gary Vaynerchuk's doing. I'm going to do it Fibonacci style. I'm going to share my 10 years experience, and I'll have all kinds of blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I love cars. I love photography. May even sell some Toyotas. If you have a house for sale, kind of a cool house, I don't want to really be a Craigslist type where everybody's doing it, but if you have a really, really cool car and you're in the California area, you're in the Colorado area, you're in the markets that we're growing, California, Texas, Seattle, if you have a cool car like this, hashtag Fibonacci, say cool cars, and I'll put it on my blog. And then what else are we going to talk about? Oh, sorry, dude. Going to talk about Tundra porn. There you go. Tundra porn. Maybe even a little bit of Jesus. I don't know. But that's just a good picture. What else? Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about comedy. We got to talk about comedy and some of the good comics and what's going on with comedy and how I believe comedy is kind of changing. It's so politically correct. And so things like this, people like this, these are really good comics, and how we need comics. And then, of course, you got Banksy. He's doing his Fibonacci holla. I guess everybody's a little bit different. Got Banksy, got Fibonacci. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, I love to write and photography. So travel writing. So what does it mean? So if you're in California, Colorado, you have a boutique hotel, maybe an Airbnb, maybe a really cool place you would like to I guess you call it search engine optimization. If you want me to profile your bed and breakfast, perhaps your boutique hotel, maybe you got a cool bakery you run. I want to profile the local businesses. Oh yeah, and then we got to fix our hearts too. Got to talk about Jesus a little bit. None of us could move forward if half of us are held back. There you go. Got to fix our souls. Going to talk about Jesus. Oh, and then I'm going to tell you about the cities that I love, like San Francisco. I didn't take that picture, but the architecture of San Francisco is beautiful. Oh, and what else? Close out with some Toyota Tundra porn. Toyota sponsor this channel. Nikon, if you like. Oh, here we go. Man, 9,000 hours. Where will I find all the content? Robin Williams, and then these are, got to go with this one. Beautiful, beautiful PCH, Durango, Colorado, in a Tundra. Is there a prettier thing? And then back to San Francisco. So what does that mean for you? Well, subscribe, share this content. If you like this content, you want to support it, just drop me some PayPal. Go to PayPal, put Americana 417 in there. Drop me, $10, $15, whatever you spend at In-N-Out, or maybe you go out to Starbucks. Drop me $8 if you learned something, you like this content, you like my photography. Maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a comic. Maybe there's one of these little business sections or Fibonacci sections you resonate with. Maybe you run a coffee shop that you're like, holy shit, have a coffee art section, Fibonacci, and profile my La Jolla, California coffee shop. I'll do it. Pay me $18.21 per year. I want to support local businesses with kind of an annual billing of $18.21 per year, because I know when I was in business, affordable, reliable marketing is almost a non-entity. Well, I want to change that. Supporting local businesses like Gerard Gourmet in La Jolla, California. Beautiful bakery. These are the This is the backbone of our country. These small businesses, they wake up, they have beautiful stores, they have wonderful products. They just don't always market themselves, and so I want to do that. So maybe eventually you'll be able to buy Girard Gourmet from Fibonojji. We'll get all fancy with our website and train local, and then we'll go back to skiing. You guys be good. Email me your thoughts, your questions. Maybe you are a comic. Maybe you just like to ski. Another 9,000 hours. Then after 10,000 hours, I'm going to do my final episode, Lord willing. And I might have just said, I should have just stopped with my love of photography. I should have just sold lots of prints like that, 2621. And I'll be showcasing my photography in places that I love. There you go, Fibonacci style. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Contribute. There's something in these sections that you're like, this would so fit Fibonacci. You talked about barons, and maybe you are a trader at one of the firms, and there's something you want to add to the podcast. I would love, love, love to hear from you. Americano417@gmail.com. Praise Jesus is out. You never know if you don't try. Or hell, maybe I'll just showcase some #MRA stuff. As long as we have vindictive ex-wives, we're going to have a problem in our civil courts. Maybe I'll just talk about #MRA. Or maybe I'll just talk about Jesus. You guys be good. Americano417@gmail.com. Share this content. #Fibonacci. Oh, yeah, and also if you're one of those really cool editors, and you're like, shit, Fibonacci, I love what you're doing, but I would love to be your editor or maybe your videographer or whatever. Email me, Americano417@gmail.com. Drop me some PayPal. Next time we go to Starbucks, in and out. Good content is only around as long as you support it. It's like public television. Man, some of those stations go night-night. They're replaced with a bunch of Kardashians. Boom. Okay, 9,000 more hours. Practice, not perfection. Wish me luck. You guys be good.